Hi estheticians. So I'm going to do a video today on how to apply mineral makeup. So there's only certain kinds of makeup that are acne friendly, acne safe, and that are healthy for all skins, and they happen to be mineral. The problem is there's a lot of companies who've jumped on the bandwagon and they want to be in the mineral market, but if you look at their ingredients, they are not a true mineral. So I tested my color. I don't have any makeup on except I put a little bit of foundation to check the color. I was sent a whole bunch of samples, which I have a photo of that I'll put in the video somewhere. And this is a moistened 2x2. I like these because they're disposable. I actually ordered some beauty blenders to test out beauty blending. So I have little samples. The color that worked best for me was warm beige as a base. So foundation I typically couldn't wear from a lot of companies because it'd break me out. Okay, so with foundation, first you want to kind of spread it on, and then you need to pat it, or if you just keep spreading with liquid foundations that are mineral, they're gonna streak. Like, you know, if you put them on this way and you don't pat them on, they're actually gonna streak. And then this is moistened because you don't want the wipe absorbing all of your foundation, and it really helps get it blended properly. So you're gonna put this all over as a base, and I cleansed with my Sea Rose cleanser this morning, and then I applied, actually, you know what? I'm so used to not having a concealer that I forgot. I'll have a concealer. So we're gonna do the concealer too. You could do your concealer then your foundation, but I don't have any pimples or anything I need to conceal. Let me just stop and do that really quick. So this is the fair color that is the lightest color. And I do a lot of blending and makeup application with my fingers, as strange as that sounds. Clean fingers. Ooh, I like this. So you could do some kind of like highlighting. So I do a lot of, let's see, I always put my light colors in here, you know, and highlight everything. I also have a really exciting like luminescent product so that you can actually get a highlighter on the cheeks and nose that has a little shimmer to it. So I was having to work with like powders and stuff for years. Okay, it's starting to look good. And so I like the disposable wipes. Like I said, I'm gonna look down a little bit at my mirror, but I'll try to keep my face close to the camera. So with fine lines and wrinkles, mineral makeup likes to settle into the lines. So you want to make sure you're wearing enough moisturizer and that you're applying it properly. Ooh, I have a feeling I'm really gonna love these products. So this is Priya, and Priya is a professional only. Sorry about the light there. And Priya is made for acne, but it's good with all skin types, and every skin type needs to be wearing healthy makeup. And then I use like the peptide serum and a moisturizer as my base. I don't like to just put on, like they say, hyaluronic acid or a serum is the best base for makeup. So if you're doing a photo shoot, sure, but you can't walk around dry every day, okay? So hopefully I keep my makeup steps short and simple. So you're starting to see I have very see-through skin. because I am blonde and I have very see-through. So what I do is I take the concealer and then I also, and this is a test of all these products, I'm bringing them in to my spa, and of course because I stopped blending my makeup down here I had a funny line. So if you moisten your applicator, like your beauty blender, or you get these disposable, you have packs of these disposable 2x2s, then you don't have to worry about cleaning, but you have to soap out whatever else you're using. So I need a little concealer right around here. I tend to have dry skin around here and I get like a weird runny nose, and then I blow my nose and the skin gets pink around there. We'll put a little of this light colored concealer. So this is neat because I have way more options with this line. There's a ton of lines. So now that I'm gonna flip this inside out and just use a clean area to keep going with the foundation. So typically I don't have a lot of options with my makeup and I make my makeup look really good, but then, you know, I just don't have highlighters and lots of bronzers and things that make my skin pop, you know? So I do my makeup the best I could with the mineral lines that I had. But with this line, it is pro only, like I said, which means you got to get it through your professional. This is what I'm bringing into my spa and I actually love it so far. Foundation is really hard to blend that are mineral. There's a few lines, I hate to point them out, but I used Jane Iredale and their foundation was so cakey and thick, and honestly, you know, it was such a pain to get it to look good that then you're not excited about it, you know, and you don't sell it to your clients. And with acne and certain skin conditions, being on the right foundation is really important. Okay, so my makeup routine tends to take, even when I do more fancy makeup, it tends to only take me like a half an hour. I think, you know, when you have to spend 2 hours, that can get a little daunting every day. I have 3 kids and 2 businesses essentially that I'm running. I got a little too much foundation, but it's in like a squeeze pack. So I couldn't control how much was coming out. So you're gonna apply and then blot everything. And moistening this slightly makes all the difference in the world. That way, if the minerals tend to be dry, you know, they tend to be like a drier makeup. So if they start streaking and drying, if your wipe isn't moistened, then it doesn't blend the makeup very well. I don't know if I love this color on my neck. I don't like to have a neck that's caked, but you don't want to have a line that stops. Okay, so now we have all these different colored powders. Powder I apply with the same type of wipe. It's disposable. I think one of the biggest issues in makeup is people don't clean their brushes often enough. I've learned to do my makeup, you know, with alternatives that stay clean, that are just disposable in some cases. I love this concealer. Love it, love it. Good job, Priya. So Priya has like base makeup. They don't have mascara or eyeshadow palettes or brow. So there's a couple lines I get my makeup from. So my base powder, I like it to have a little bit of color. I'm looking at what they sent me, and so far I don't see one I like. That one's too dark. That one's too yellow. So I'm gonna try the one that has a little bit of a yellow tone. With brushes, it's actually really toxic for your lungs to poof powder into the air and breathe it. So using a 2x2 like this is healthier for you. This one is so close to that other one. Let me see. Oh gosh, that's a lot lighter. Nope. Oh, I actually like the darkest one. So your foundation is going to do some of your coverage, but your powder helps seal everything in, cover everything more completely, especially if you're trying to conceal. But sometimes with aging skin, they need to go really easy on the powders. You know, when you go over with your powder, you need to double check that you covered everything evenly, that you don't have a big weird, you know, dark spot. Ooh, like right there. It needs some more blending. So now we're going to go in with the lightest powder. And we're going to put some of the light powder in the areas where I want to highlight. Oh, I like this. Very bright. My skin, a lot of times I could put the lightest foundation color on because I'm so fair and it would match my skin, but then I would look like a vampire. Don't want to look like that. So remember, when you use your toner or your setting spray, our Ultimate Age Toner works really well as a setting spray. That's what I'm going to use. It's going to help tone down the powdery look and help it look more natural. So I know there's all these crazy makeup tutorials out there, but I respect the artists who do makeup, but some of it I think is unrealistic for some of us at home. Some people want makeup, but they want it to be really simple. So these are the areas I'm highlighting. Here, 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 majorly around the eyes. And you're seeing all this real time. So it's been 15 minutes. Like I said, this takes me, I don't know, about a half an hour. Sometimes less. I'm doing a lot of extra stuff. I did not have all of these great products to choose from. Okay, what other fun do we have here? We have a tinted finishing powder. I don't have a brush on me right now because I don't like using, oh, did I use this? I don't know if I tried that foundation color. Where are, oh, here they are, under my eyeshadow. And something really strange I do is I do a lot of my eyeshadow using my fingers. So this is a liquid luminescent product. So we're gonna give my cheekbones, like it. I also have a powder, so if I really want it to sparkle and pop more. So I like a matte finish, except where I'm highlighting. Then you get the light reflecting off of those areas. Around here, I've noticed that the product likes to collect. I like this product. Thank you, Priya, for giving me more options that's acne safe. These creamy products are like the anti with acne, but this line was specifically designed not to break people out. So we need a little sparkle up here. And I think there's a lot of ways to do makeup. You know, there's some accepted forms of doing things a certain way, but I think you can do beautiful makeup and keep it simple too. You always want to put a little sparkle on your inner eye. I'm going to take a peek at the Moon Glow. And this is, so that was the Aura. Oh, this is like kind of a dark color. Ooh, nice. I like it. Oh, yes. Some of these sparkly things on me, my skin reacts, so we'll see. Oh, I like it. I wish it was like a white, but it has a little yellow in it. And then the creamy version is a little more like a muted shine, which I don't want my cheeks to sparkle like this. Oh, I will be getting this one. Oh, yes. Okay, got all these new things to play with. So I put a brow wax on my brows. I have some areas that lose hairs and they get thinner looking sometimes. I'm just gonna make sure that this is clean. I don't think I wiped this brush off last time I used it. So rubbing alcohol actually works really well, but you have to watch that because it'll break your brush down. I hope you guys can see. I have to use the real mirror. I can't see this going on, and then I'll give myself crazy brows. So I think there's a lot better product and techniques, but my skin itches and reacts with anything I put on. My only option is minerals everywhere. Even my eyebrows itch and hair falls out when I use products that aren't super clean minerals. So this is 100% pure brunette. And you know, a little bit of brow wax is all my brows need, and I do it more subtle, not like a really bold brow. And I know that there's some crazy good brow artists out there and they do this, and it's a lot more complicated. It's a process. But for me, I don't want to spend a half an hour on one thing like my eyebrows. Even if I'm going out, I just only have so much time. So to me, that's all I need. A lot of my clients are like teachers and moms and stuff, and they don't want it to be complicated either. And so with the wax, if you get it on a little too thick or you don't get it everywhere you want, you just kind of have to keep blending it into your brow. So some of you don't know, because when I went national with my line, I was clear. I've been clear for 5 or 6 years, but I have acne. And every now and then when you're clear for so long, you forget that you have acne, and then you'll do something on the no-no list and it'll trigger a breakout. So anyway, small things set me off still with acne. So one time I made popcorn for my kids. I touched the coconut oil we were cooking with, and then I went like this and itched my face, and I got a whole line of pimples immediately. And there is no safe coconut oil. Fractionated, non-fractionated, all of it will break you out. Fractionated is a 2 or 3. Regular coconut oil is a 4 out of 5. Anything that's a 2 or above with acne on the comedogenic scale is going to break you out. So look up the comedogenic scale. We have one on jessaskincare.com, and you need to check all the oils and ingredients in your products. If you want healthy products, it's like food. You got to become a little bit of a ingredient reader. There's no hair right here, so and I gotta zip off to doctor's appointment right after this. So your brows are sisters, they're not twins, so you really gotta put some brow color in and then take a good look at them and try to make them look as balanced as you can. This corner was getting a little too sharp. I like it to be lighter. And sometimes with the wax, it moves your hair around in a weird place and leaves a, so this needs to be a little more pointy. Okay, looking pretty good. Honestly, this brow is always trouble. It's missing hair. The way it grows, it's not exactly like the other one in the front. So I get them as balanced as I can, and I've done brows 17 years, so I can kind of eyeball it. But if you're at home, you might have to measure it. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if I'm gonna do eyeliner. I didn't take it out, and sometimes I don't do eyeliner. I just do a lot of color and then highlight my eyelashes. So that's what we're gonna do. So with my eye color, you can certainly use a brush. I don't like to. I like to blend it exactly with my fingers, as weird as that is. So you know, you gotta make sure your fingers are clean and dry. And then you can use a variety of brushes for this. So there was other makeup on my hands from blending, which I see a lot of people who do makeup tutorials, and they do use their fingers in some cases to blend certain things. Nothing wrong with that. It's like painting. So today, let me look at the colors I want. I'm just gonna do like a classic, like some browns and more neutral colors. So we're gonna put a lighter color here. This is kind of a beigey, this color. So we're gonna use, let me see. Sorry, it looks different in the camera. Actually, I think we were using this one. We're gonna use the light ones, the white ones, and one of the browns. So before you do the browns, you wanna put your base colors on, and sometimes you're gonna blend a couple different browns together. And the base helps you blend everything together. So you want to get the lighter colors on and then blend the darker colors over the top so there's a lot of powder underneath what you're doing. I can't see in the camera, so I'm gonna be looking down here. Oh, that's pretty. So you gotta choose whether you're doing a shimmer, you know, or you're doing matte. And if you're doing like a photo shoot, you don't want as much of a shimmer palette that day, in my opinion. Now we're gonna take the white and put that right here in the front. And get some of that really white color to make your lines sharper with your brows. I think I just wiped a little of my brow wax off, so I'll have to go in and do that. And we put some highlighter up there too. So anything creamy you put on, your powders are gonna stick to those, okay? Now, I have yet to find really good lip liner. I need mineral lip liner badly, and I still can't find it. So before I put my eyelashes on, I went with red lipstick. You need to do a pretty full face of makeup, and red lipstick likes to bleed, so that's why having a lip liner would be better. I'll try some of their like setting powder, and I'll powder around my lips. Here's the finishing powder. Okay. That helps seal it in. Oops. And then it'll get on your teeth, so you know you want to put something in to try to get the excess that might be way in your mouth. And make sure you do that or you'll get lipstick all over your teeth. Now, this is the Fruit Pigmented 100% Pure Mascara, the black tea. This is the ultra lengthening one. I don't find that it adds much length, but it does a really good job coating everything. And for me, I have thick, long eyelashes, so when I put mascara on, it makes everything pop. So what I find with mascaras is you put one layer on, go to the other side, and then you're gonna put another layer on, and that's what really makes it look good with this one at least. And it takes a minute to paint mascara on and make it basically coat the whole lash all the way down to the base. These lashes on the end are hard to get to. I don't like to wear lashes. I like to do growth products on my own. Then you have to re-dip your mascara and wiggle the wand around. Do not keep mascara longer than a month till it starts growing bacteria and there's mites and stuff in your lashes that it's gonna be bad for your eyes. And mascara is a huge product that if I use anything that's not mineral, I have huge issues with it. It will cause problems for me, make me itch all day long. Now, sometimes I put mascara on the bottom, sometimes I don't, because if I'm in a lot of steam all day, it can start moving around and then just smudge down there. But if you do put it on the bottom, you want to put it on and make sure there's nothing clumpy on the bottom. You just want a nice thin coating down there. And the risk is, like I just did, I bumped some of my mascara down onto my skin. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I keep popping my mirror in front of the... See, this bumped down here onto the skin. So no big deal if that happens, but you might have to carefully put some more makeup down there. Okay. I think it looks really good. I think there was a spot. There we go. Doop. So there's probably a few tweaks you're gonna have to do if you get a little bit of makeup where it shouldn't go. Sometimes mascara, like little pieces of it, fall when you're putting it on. That's nice. I had that creamy concealer under there. And the creamy concealer, it just kind of came right off of that. I like that highlight. Okay, there's my makeup for you. I took some time and talked about it all, and I put on a lot of extra products, so it'll probably move faster, you know, when I get used to having all these extra products. You have to have acne safe, clean makeup if you want healthy skin, and that goes for non-acne skin types as well. Love you guys. I hope this helps you, and I will see you next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification on YouTube. Thank you for getting me to 100,000 subscribers.